this will make transplantation services readily available and affordable for the teeming ailing Ghanaians and other patients. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I assure you the management of this center will not be business as usual. We will implement a robust planned preventive maintenance schedule to ensure that the center is well maintained with adequate resources allocated for this purpose. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, last year our hospital launched a centenary celebration, and today's commissioning is the perfect anniversary gift for His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana. While others have dreamt and planned, you have turned dreams into reality. And for this, we express our profound gratitude for this investment. Your name indeed will forever be engraved in the gold and remembered for generations to come. On this note, I warmly welcome you all to the commissioning of the Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Kindly do it better for our acting CEO for taking up this huge task. Ladies and gentlemen, before the next speaker takes the podium, let me take the opportunity to introduce the dignitaries here with us today so that His Excellency will know those who are with him here. I'll first introduce the first gentleman of the land. He is His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Do it better for him. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome. Acknowledge him. We have Dr. Nsia Asari, Presidential Advisor on Health, as the presidency. Right. We have Dr. Patrick Kuma Abraji, Director General, Ghana Health Service, with us. Right. We have Director for Infrastructure, Mr. Ben Nkansa, Minister of Health. Yes, Ev is with us. We have Mr. Francis Nunu, Financial Controller, Minister of Health, also with us. We have the Commanding Officer for 37 Military Hospital, Commodore Paul Yagwe. Yes, with us. Okay. Thank you for coming. We have the Provost for College of Health Sciences, University of Ghana, Professor Yosin is also with us. We have Professor Samuel Enchibafo, the Dean, School of Allied Health Sciences, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, here in Kolebu. And we have all the principals for Nursing and Midwifery Training School, Public Health Nurses Training School, Ophthalmic Nursing Training School, Perioperative Training School, Critical Care Nursing Training School, and ENT Nursing Training School. Please, if you are here, kindly give us a wave and let's acknowledge you. Yes. The next on the bill to speak to us is the board chairman, the ever young board chairman of Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Let's welcome Dr. David Nkansa Jamna, the board chairman of Kolebu Teaching Hospital, to come and talk to us. Please welcome him well. In fact, he's the youngest man with us. Yes, the youngest. Kindly acknowledge him very well before he gets here. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Unfortunately, I am not the youngest. The President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Minister of Health, Honorable Dr. Bernard Okoboy, Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, Board members and management of Kolebu, chief executives of other hospitals, heads of training institutions, esteemed Nime and Name, distinguished guests, members of the press, dedicated staff of Kolebu, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense pride and excitement that I stand before you today to celebrate the commissioning and handover of our world-class urology and center of excellence. This remarkable facility has transitioned from concept to reality, a beacon of hope for countless patients suffering from urological and nephrology conditions. Establishing this facility is a significant milestone in our commitment to providing top-tier healthcare, and we are thrilled to offer our patients the advanced care they so desperately need. Many may marvel at the swift construction of this center, which was done within 18 months. But it's just one of the several transformation projects in the hospital, all made possible by the dedicated efforts of our government through the Ministry of Health. We've also seen the development of a 62-bed capacity infectious diseases center, the reconstruction of the diabetes center, and the installation of a new oxygen plant, each project a testament to our collective vision of enhancing healthcare services in Kolebu. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the board, I extend our deepest gratitude to the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and the Minister of Health, Honorable Bernard Okoboy, for their relentless support and commitment to improving healthcare facilities in the hospital. As we celebrate these achievements, the board is also keenly aware of the emerging challenges that lie ahead. We have therefore directed management to prioritize the replacement of all faulty and aging lifts to ensure uninterrupted patient services. Recognizing that this task will take some time, the hospital has implemented a robust maintenance and repair regime in the interim. Furthermore, I'm delighted to announce that the board has tasked management to take proactive steps to construct an additional water reservoir system in the hospital. Work on this project is expected to be completed by the end of the first quarter of 2025. A heartfelt thank you goes out to our corporate partners whose invaluable support will help bring this project to fruition. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, our commitment extends beyond health facilities. The welfare of our dedicated staff is equally paramount. The board has approved a 100% Medicare scheme for our team, and we urge the acting chief executive officer and his team to expedite its rollout. As we celebrate the construction of the Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence today, I respectfully appeal for attention to be directed towards the resumption of the work on the 13th-story, 400-bed women's hospital, a project that holds great promise for the future of women's health in Ghana. Before I resume my seat, I wish once again to express our gratitude to you, His Excellency, and the government for their steadfast investment in enhancing our facilities for improved patient care. Together, we are building a brighter, healthier future for all. Thank you all very much, and may God bless us all.
Let's keep clapping for our board chairman as he takes his seat. Hello. We will continue to acknowledge the presence of a few dignitaries with us. We have the Honorable Adelaide Intim, the Deputy Minister of Health and MP for Nsuta Kwaman Biposo. Please, if you are here, let's acknowledge you. All right. Thank you very much, Honorable. We have the Director for Nursing Services, Mrs. Grace Anyomi, also with us here. Grace, thank you so much. We have some HODs here. Please, all HODs here, please kindly give us a wave. Kindly give us a wave, all HODs. Thank you very much. Because of time, I may not be able to mention your names. And we have some of our partners, Lynch Medical Service, Health Tech, Life Care. All of you are here. Kindly give us a wave. Yes, Vamed with us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your presence. Now we have our chiefs and queen mothers with us. Because of time, I'll introduce the lead with us. Ni Lai Kolebu the first is Akwashon Chair Sempe Kolebu and his team. You are welcome. Before we have the Honorable Regional Minister to talk to us, please let's welcome one of the most important personalities who has led this edifice, Neurology Center of Excellence, to come and talk to us. It's in the person of Professor J.E. Mesa. Please let's welcome him. Welcome him well to come and talk to us. Yes. The man of the moment. You're welcome.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, please will you permit me to stand on the existing protocols to continue my speech, sir? Thank you. What is urology and what is nephrology? Urology deals with what comes out of the penis and the urethra. So for men, it is urine and semen. For women, it is urine. So urology deals with the kidney, the ureters, the bladder, and prostate. Additionally, we deal with issues of the penis and testes. That is why they call us water and power works. What is nephrology? Nephrology deals with the kidneys and how the kidneys cleanse the body of toxins. Let me say something briefly about the existing urology and nephrology units in Kolebu. The urology unit was established in 1962 by the late Professor John Waterboy Mamon Korte. Since then, the unit has been led by several world-class urologists, Professor Eboa, Professor Krufio, and Dr. Samuel Jepiati, and also by excellent nurses. And I've seen two of them here, Matron Thompson and Matron Adelaide Kweno. Now, nephrology. Nephrology services started in 1972 with a donation of dialysis machine by Varco. Since then, they've been led by several distinguished nephrologists, Dr. Addo, Dr. Nkrumah, Dr. Afram. All these people have contributed their share in making these services available in Kolebu and throughout the country. Mr. President, there has been a recent increase in demand for urological services. Last year at the OPD, we saw 14,000 patients. A breakdown of the data shows that 34% of them came with problems caused by enlarged prostate. You know, you can't stop the prostate from enlarging, because what causes the enlargement is aging, your testes, and your genes. So there's nothing you can do about the enlargement. So we deal with the problems caused by the enlargement. And unfortunately, when it blocks the urine flow, you have to have a catheter inserted. And we have several men wearing catheters for months and sometimes years are waiting to have surgeries done. And as a man, if you have a tube sticking from your penis, you know you can't do anything. And this is because of lack of theater space and trained specialists to perform these operations. For nephrology, my colleagues tells me that they are seeing a rapid increase in young men in the productive age group, 20 to 50 years, with kidney failure. And the causes are hypertension, painkillers, diabetes, and herpes. These are challenges that we have to address. I will come back to what our CEO said about what happened to us as a unit in 2005. In 2005, we had only 14 urologists in this country. And to expand the service to our rural folks, we had this outreach program where we go to the various hospitals, Sunyani, Nalerigu, Nkwanta, Cape Coast, to both operate and teach the doctors there. And I used to go everywhere with Professor Corti. And in 2003, I got married and he told me, if you are married, you should stay at home. And a young resident who replaced me went with them on that fateful day in August. When they were returning from Kumasi, they were involved in an accident and they lost their lives. And this country honored them with a state burial. Since this tragedy, we have been able to increase the number of urologists in Ghana from 11 after the accident to about 78 today. But much more needs to be done, sir. The demand for care far out exceeds the number of trained specialists. The current space occupied by the urology units and nephrology units is now congested. We have far exceeded that space. Additionally, we are seeing Ghanaians traveling abroad, particularly to India, for care. How many of us can do that? And we are committed to reversing this trend by providing the same level of care right here in Ghana. Our goal as a unit is to make Ghana a destination for world-class medical care. Not only for Ghanaians, but for patients in West Africa and beyond. We will provide affordable care, sir. We are not going to turn anybody away. We will provide top-notch care, and we will train the next generation of specialists. In concluding, sir, this edifice that your government, I will use the word bequeath to the people of Ghana, will not turn anybody away. We will make sure, and as we have been doing in Kolebu, that if you don't have money, you will not be referred anywhere. We plan to run this place so efficiently that we reduce the care and make the service affordable to the ordinary Ghanaian. We cannot train the next generation of specialists if we are not holding their hands to teach them. And we can't teach them if we don't have patients to operate upon. So, Mr. President, we will not turn anybody away. We will do our very best to treat and manage anybody who comes to this center. We thank you, sir. May God bless our homeland, Ghana, and continue to make our nation great and strong. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor J.E. Mensah. Yes, he's given us a bit of history to this whole edifice. Yes, before the minister comes, we will invite another gentleman up the podium to come and talk to us. But before then, let's acknowledge the presence of Mr. Jerry Ahmed, the parliamentary candidate of Ablekuma Central. Yes, he's with us. We have Wejabawe, the parliamentary candidate for Wejabawe. Then for Ablekuma Central, Mr. Jefferson Saki with us. Yes, and for our own Ablekuma South, Samuel Sabalate, teacher, I'll go with us. Thank you for coming. Now, ladies and gentlemen, help me invite onto the podium the VAMED representative to come and talk to us. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause as he takes the podium. Please welcome him. Yes. Thank you.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Honorable Minister of Health, High Representatives of the Clergy, Honorable Members of Parliament, Healthcare Professionals, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and privilege to stand before you today to officially witness the commissioning of this state-of-art Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence. Until today, our company, VAMED, has successfully completed more than 1,000 projects globally. In Ghana, and this is the most important, VAMED is established since the year 2000 and has proven a reliable partner to the Ministry of Health, to the government, and to the people of Ghana. And today, there is no region in Ghana without a VAMED healthcare facility. The works of this project of the Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence has commenced in November 2021. Today, it's finalized. And as we all know, the world has been going to an unprecedented crisis, a pandemic, the COVID pandemic, as we all know. It has brought interruption to our logistic chains, unprecedented safety measures, and restrictions that have forced us to find solutions for problems that have not been here before. However, with dedication and teamwork, we have achieved the successful completion of this project today. This Center of Excellence provides healthcare with a capacity of 101 hospitalization beds and world-class intensive care unit, 3 operating theaters, 30 dialysis stations, and state-of-art medical equipment, plus a teaching room for more than 100 students. As such, this center has become the leading urology facility in Western Africa. This milestone would not be possible without the hard work and collaboration of many individuals, many of you here today participating, from architects, engineers, various staff members who have brought this Center of Excellence to life. Healthcare professionals who will run it, we are immensely grateful for your dedication, expertise, and passion. I would like to also express my gratitude to all our subcontractors, suppliers that since day one showed high commitment to this project and helping Pharmed to deliver this piece of art to the people of Ghana. In conclusion, today's commissioning of the Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence, this is just not only an opening of a building, it remains progress and commitment to improving lives to the Ghanaian people. Thank you.
Right. Why don't you acknowledge him once again for his speech? We are now inviting our Minister of Health, Honorable Dr. Bernard Okoboy, to come and talk to us. Please give him a round of applause as he takes the podium. Welcome, sir.
Your Excellency, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Ministers of State, my Deputy Minister, Honorable Peku Ajibamenu, former Minister of Health, the Presidential Advisor on Health, Board Chairman of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Project Developers, Mrs. Vamed, Director General, Ghana Health Service, all heads of agencies who are here, the parliamentary candidate for the New Patriotic Party in the Ablekuma South constituency, is Honorable Samuel Sabanlate, aka Teacher Addo, the PC for Ablekuma Central on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party, Honorable Jefferson Saki, board member of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, former PC for Ablekuma South, now PC for Weja Barrow constituency, Honorable Jerry Ahmed Shaib, CEO of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Head of the Urology, Professor J.E. Mensah, Name, our cherished staff of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I am very excited to be here this morning with a visionary leader in the person of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I am very happy because today, again, we see evidence of this government's commitment to healthcare delivery. Not only in healthcare, but in other sectors as well. Today, we are here to see for ourselves evidence of the President's commitment, not with words, but by deeds. So much has been invested in healthcare in the past 7.5 years. approximately $2 billion has been sunk into the healthcare sector. I wouldn't like to bother you with a list of all the projects. It might take some time before we leave. But it is important to mention that the abandoned maternity and child block at the Kofanoche Teaching Hospital, which was started by a champion over 40 years ago, has been brought down and restarted anew by President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo at the cost of 138.5 million euros. It is refreshing to note that the Eastern region is now getting a befitting fit-for-purpose regional hospital at the cost of $70 million. You see this structure on your way to Suhum from Koforidua. It is also important to note that when you go to Ifia Kwanta, you have a $90 million project going up to give them a new regional hospital. Very daring of this president. He didn't only stop at Ifia Kwanta. He's also building one at Apimenim at the cost of $95 million. Your Excellency, this Urology and Nephrology Center started not as a government project, but as a private project in partnership with Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Your Excellency, in 2018, I was then a member of parliament for the good people of Lechukuku, and you made me the board chairman for the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. So I had the privilege to assess the then arrangement. Professor Mensah kept on saying that we will not turn away any Ghanaian from this place. He repeated it over 7 times. And I think many of you don't understand or might not know the background why he kept on using that phrase. This project was going to be a private arrangement. More or less, in plain words, it was going to be owned by a private person. And so it would have provided physical access. But before you enter, financially, the access was not guaranteed. And so many Ghanaians would have been turned away if you had not intervened for it to be a government-funded project at the cost of 38 million euros. So, Mr. President, I am particularly happy because the ordinary Ghanaian, especially the men who are 40 years and above, and who previously had to wait sometimes for 2 years before they get surgical intervention to be able to be the men that they are. This time, the story is changing right here at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Your Excellency, in order to ensure that 5 generations from now would come and benefit from this facility, we are going to use this facility as a pilot so that that impression that some people have that when it is for government, it's for nobody, should come to an end. This facility will be run with an MOU from the Ministry of Health, where the report from Kolebu, as well as that of the contractor, in terms of maintenance, it is performance of that report that will guarantee continued leadership and the position for those who are heading the facility. Your position is guaranteed as long as you are maintaining the facility. That is the new arrangement we are going to have. And let me say that in the next Your Excellency, it is abundantly clear that we intend to build this country town by town, constituency by constituency, hamlet by hamlet. And I am happy that a vendor who is not a Ghanaian has testified, I'm talking about Vamed, that everywhere you go in this country, they have put up a health facility in this country. This facility is no ordinary facility. This Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence will provide a 30-seat dialysis station for kidney disorders, referring to end-stage kidney disease, departments, and a diagnostic center. And let me say it here, when we talk about transformational leadership, what it means. Before, Your Excellency, you started your tenure as President of the Republic, all the dialysis stations or beds we had in Greater Accra put together, not in Kolebu, in Greater Accra, were not up to 30. And so this facility alone is going to match all dialysis beds we had prior to 2017 when you were sworn in. That is transformational indeed. As I mentioned earlier, there are three kinds of access in healthcare delivery. Physical access, which is the building, and the beds, and the machines, and the theaters. That has been made possible by this government. There is the other access, which is the financial access. Those coming for dialysis. What was the story before this government came? From President Rollins's time to now, if you have end-stage kidney disease, you have to pay for dialysis from your pocket. That has been our story. But today, under the leadership of President Akufo-Addo, if you are 60 years and above, your dialysis sessions are paid for by government through the National Health Insurance Scheme. If you are 18 years and below, that is children, all your sessions are paid for by government through the National Health Insurance Scheme. This is what we call financial access. It means with your 8 Ghana cedi renewal of your health insurance for a year, you can have all the sessions that you need. Money is no more a barrier. For those 18 years to 60 years, after all your appeals, the President of the Republic has given NHIS the go-ahead to pay for 2 sessions out of the average 4 that you receive every week. I am confident that it is possible to pay for all dialysis sessions. And if you all support us to continue governance, I would convince Dr. Baumia to pay for the rest of the sessions. Professor Mensah, head of urology, touched on the third kind of access, which is the professional access. If you come to the unit with the buildings and nice theaters, with financial access guaranteed, are you going to meet those who have the skill and capacity? That is where training comes in. And I'm happy to mention that under President Akufo-Addo, this government pays for training of specialists at the college, Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons. This government pays, and as CEO, then CEO, I signed a check to the college to pay for trainees to make sure that we get enough specialists to guarantee professional access as well. And so we have not even stopped at dialysis sessions. His Excellency President Akufo-Addo, when he commissioned a new block for the psychology and psychiatry department, announced in Kolebu here that very soon this government will pay for mental disorders as well through the National Health Insurance. And I'm happy to mention that depression, bipolar disorders, schizophrenia, and anxiety now, since last week, are now all paid for through the National Health Insurance Scheme. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. I am at the Ministry of Health. The next project in line from President Akufo-Addo's table for Kolebu is the new maternity and child block that is coming up at the cost of $140 million. And so, for staff of Kolebu, for Ghanaians here in Ablekuma South and beyond, remember that you have a project in the offing. That project is possible. And I can speak with confidence that when you help for Dr. Baumia to continue, that project is possible and will happen. This is my prayer, that we would have a new obstetric and gynae block. Looking at what this government has done, don't ever think it is impossible. We can do it. The momentum with which we are doing this project can be continued with a continuation of the tradition that is in government. Any other step can threaten and jeopardize the momentum. And so with this prayer of continuity, I would like to thank all those who have made this project possible. From our father and visionary leader, President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, to my former boss, I always call him a boss, Honorable Kweku Ajimamenu, to the heads and board of Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Professor J.E. Mensah, for all the pushing, your beautiful nurses, staff of Kolebu, Vamed, all those who have been part of the journey. We have proven at Kolebu that when you push and believe, it is possible. Let's continue to believe that it is possible. God bless Kolebu. God bless our father, President Akufo-Addo. God bless our homeland and make it great and strong. I thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Before our president comes to the stage, let's have Kolebu Chorale give us one song to prepare the way for our president. Thank you very much. Let's have some silence and enjoy the rendition from Kolebu Chorale whilst our president takes his stand. Please. Indeed, Kolebu Chorale, we are so grateful to. Let's give a bigger round of applause here for Kolebu Chorale. And this is the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have some silence. Let's have some silence, please. It's now the turn of the first gentleman of the land, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Please, let's rise to our feet as we welcome him to give his speech. Thank you very much. You can now resume your seat.
Eminent clergy, Minister for Health, and his predecessor, the former Minister and Member of Parliament for Doma Central, the Deputy Minister for Health and Member of Parliament for Nsita Kwaman Biposo, Director General, Presidential Advisor on Health, Director General of the Ghana Health Service, the Chairman and members of the Board, and the Acting Chief Executive Officer of the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital, the Director of VAMED, and representatives of the project developers, distinguished doctors, MPP parliamentary candidates, Nime, Name, and other traditional rulers, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here today to inaugurate this state-of-the-art Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence at Korle Bu Teaching Hospital. This landmark project represents a considerable milestone in our nation's journey toward transforming healthcare and providing advanced medical care for those battling urological and nephrological conditions. It symbolizes a lifeline for many Ghanaians in need of these critical services. Korle Bu Teaching Hospital has long been the primary referral center for urology and nephrology in the country. Recognizing gaps in both primary and tertiary healthcare services across public and private sectors, particularly in urology and nephrology, government identified the need for intervention. In 2011, as part of efforts to address these challenges, the Ministry of Health and Korle Bu received an unsolicited proposal from VAMED Engineering to establish a urology center of excellence through a public-private partnership. In 2013, Korle Bu expanded the scope to include nephrology, recognizing its connection to related medical conditions. Unfortunately, the initial PPP financing arrangement could not materialize. However, in our relentless pursuit to address this urgent healthcare gap, a new financing agreement was secured with a credit facility of some 38 million euros from Raiffeisen Bank International of Austria and insurance cover provided by OEKP Group. Today, we witness the realization of that vision, a testament to our government's unwavering commitment to improving healthcare in Ghana. The facility we're commissioning today comprises a 30-suite dialysis station for patients with kidney disorders, a 70-bed unit for genitourinary patients, an outpatient department, a comprehensive diagnostic and treatment services, inpatient care, administrative and management offices, public amenities and staff facilities, medical and non-medical support services, a research facility, and a post-construction maintenance and training program lasting 3 years. It is important to emphasize that the credit facility used for the construction of this hospital will be repaid by government. I therefore call on all the community and all Ghanaians to hold the healthcare managers accountable for the proper utilization and timely maintenance of this facility to ensure its longevity and sustainability of its services. Community involvement and support are crucial to this effort. The project also includes a comprehensive 2-year post-completion maintenance and training program. I encourage strongly the management of Korle Bu Teaching Hospital to work closely with the contractor's maintenance team to ensure that the facility remains in optimal condition. The contractor, Messrs. Vamed Engineering, along with their technical consultants from Ghana, have delivered exceptional work, and I extend my sincere gratitude to all the project contributors for their dedication. This modern facility is fully equipped with cutting-edge medical technology and staffed by well-trained healthcare professionals. It will provide advanced treatments for patients with chronic and acute kidney failures, as well as other urological conditions. The center is also positioned to offer life-saving services such as kidney transplants, helping to fulfill our national objective of achieving universal health coverage. The establishment of this center of excellence is a game changer, especially for men above the age of 40, like myself, who are particularly vulnerable to urological conditions. Moreover, the center will put Ghana on the map for medical tourism, providing services to patients from neighboring countries and beyond. This will generate additional revenue for the facility, ensuring sustainability and continued expansion of services. Ladies and gentlemen, hospital in the Upper East region. By the close of 2024, we expect the completion of several key healthcare projects, including the construction of 11 district hospitals and 1 polyclinic in the Ashanti, Eastern, Greater Accra, and Ahafo regions at the following locations: Jumapo, Kwabeng, Nkwatia, Adukron, Achiase, Swame, Drobonso, Sabrunum, Manson Kwanta, Tradier, Mim, and Katamanso, among others. These projects represent the fulfillment of the Akufo-Addo government's commitment to achieving universal health coverage and ensuring the delivery of more efficient healthcare services across the country. Additionally, you'll recall my government's flagship Agenda 111 initiative, which seeks to build district hospitals in every district without one, and fully functional regional hospitals in each regional capital, particularly in the newly created regions. This initiative, under the supervision of the Office of the Chief of Staff and the Office of the President, continues to make impressive progress. The program was revised further to include facilities such as the Accra Psychiatric Hospital and district hospitals at Karaga, Menchia, and Nkranza North. To facilitate effective monitoring and supervision, the project has been categorized into 8 zones, with 98 active district hospital sites and 2 psychiatric hospitals where contractors are on the ground and work is well underway. Of these, 8 of the district hospitals under construction are nearly completed, with the overall progress of the entire Agenda 111 project standing at 69% as of September 2024. Several sites, currently at over 90% completion, are expected to be finished within this year. Challenges encountered as 16 other sites have been addressed through re-engineering and relocation, and construction has now commenced. Work on 2 regional psychiatric hospitals in Kumasi and Tamale is also progressing actively. The Akufo-Addo government remains steadfast in addressing the uneven distribution of healthcare workers, particularly in rural and underserved areas. I urge the Ministry of Health to expedite the completion of the draft incentive package for government consideration, ensuring that healthcare staff are placed where they are most needed. Fellow Ghanaians, our healthcare infrastructure stands as one of the greatest legacies of my administration. Established largely under the supervision of the former long-serving Minister for Health and Member of Parliament for Doma Central, the Honorable Kwaku Agyeman-Manu, to whom we all owe so much. To sustain the progress we have made, it is critical that we implement a well-thought-out maintenance plan. I call on the management of the Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence to adopt a robust preventative maintenance strategy to ensure the longevity and effectiveness of this facility. Allow me to highlight some of the remarkable achievements of this administration in the healthcare sector. From 2017 to August this year, as for admissions, i.e., from 24,153 hospital beds in 2016 to 32,818 hospital beds by August 2024, representing a rise of some 36%, further underscoring our commitment to expanding healthcare infrastructure. This excludes the total number of beds to be provided by the Agenda 111 project. We've also made significant strides in reducing maternal, adolescent, and child mortality rates. The institutional maternal mortality ratio, IMMR, has declined steadily from 127.3 deaths per 100 live births in 2018 to 102.1 per 100 live births in recent years. Furthermore, improvements have been recorded in reducing neonatal, infant, and under 5 mortality rates. Despite these gains, challenges remain, particularly in ensuring equitable access to healthcare services for children across the country. These achievements reflect our dedication to improving healthcare services and advancing towards the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals, particularly our targets of reducing maternal mortality to 70 per 100,000 live births and under 5 mortality to 12 per 1,000 live births by 2030. Fellow Ghanaians, in conclusion, I reaffirm my government's unwavering commitment to delivering on our promises. I extend my sincere gratitude to the financiers, Raiffeisen Bank, International AG of Austria, and UAKB Group, the contractor, Messrs. Vamed Engineering, consultants, Messrs. K and Partners, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Finance, the management of Kolebu Teaching Hospital, traditional leaders, international partners, and all stakeholders who have contributed to the successful completion of this Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence at Korle Bu. Accordingly, Nime, Name, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and pleasure to declare the Urology and Nephrology Center of Excellence at Korle Bu Teaching Hospital duly commissioned. May God bless the center and us all, and our homeland Ghana, and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.